Hi, I'm Megan, your Island MO with Island Manual Osteopathic Therapies. I decided to do a video today because I have a lot of people who are requesting videos for self-care, usually for low back, hip, knee pains. So oftentimes I go through so many things in the osteopathic appointment that it's too hard to remember all of them. So I just wanted to go through some very common assessments I do for assessing low back pain, hip pain, why sometimes people are getting chronic concerns. And so sometimes I might recommend stretching, sometimes I might recommend strengthening, sometimes I might recommend somatics. And somatics is a slow contraction followed by a slow elongation followed by rest. So it's a very slow, mindful way of moving. It's quite slow. So no matter how slow you're going, see if you can even draw it back even more. For example, if we're experiencing back pain, sometimes it can be because of the quads. So one way to know if you have short quads is to know if the range of motion goes further than 90 degrees. So I just put in that screen there, but 90 degrees is about that. So notice how my hip went forward. We actually want to assess it with the knee going straight down, the pubic is actively going forward. We should be able to easily grab the foot. If it looks something like this to get to that foot, that is not a relaxed quad. A relaxed quad should be very easy to reach for the foot. The knee goes downward, pubis goes forward, and what we're doing is we're actually lengthening the distance from the attachment, the origin from the insertion. You're bringing the insertion away from the origin. And so that's one example of quads. Another way to assess your quads, if I lower this camera even more here, there we go. You'll be on the table. I might have your forehead on the back here, or you might be in the donut hole. If I'm looking to see if the quads are tight, I'm looking to see if the heel goes close towards the rear end. If it goes close, or at least farther than 90 degrees here, that's a great range of motion, and I move on. If your range of motion is less or about this, there's definitely likelihood of that being a factor why there might be low back pain. Lots of times I see people with range of motion restriction in all sorts of different ways.